Okay, the next thing we want to do is we just want to work right down the list here is initiate our margin and get it all defined. I'll hit 7 to switch to top view, but if you don't have a number pad on your keyboard, don't use the numbers above the letters. That does something else entirely, which is kind of out of our scope, but this 3D views will allow you to hit top, bottom, left, right, etc. if you don't have a number pad. That's nice and convenient. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll hit initiate margin. What that does is puts this little initial curve here. Now you want to make sure proportional editing is off, like it is, and that the snap tool is on. This faces is fine and active is fine. What that does is it's going to, when I drag this around, it's going to stick it to the closest point nearest my cursor on that mesh. Right, we'll hit E to extrude and left click to confirm. E again, left click. E, left click. E, left click. All the way around. The smoother and kind of more regular the margin is, the further you can go in one in one motion. Sharp corners, places where it's jagged, you'll want to keep your jumps closer together. So here I'll kind of keep them close. Alright, when we get almost to the last one, we will close the margin. Now's a good time to just visually inspect. You can see it follows along nicely. If we hit tab, we can get rid of all the handles. See, it's looking pretty good. And we need to do a little work right there. Also, if you don't like having these here, hide them. Right. There, much better. So we will go to refine margin. Now if we switch into edit mode, we see it's a bunch of points. Now you can turn on proportional editing if you want, and if you grab one point, it'll still be stuck down onto it, but it'll also kind of bump all the points next to it. So a good kind of more thorough visual inspection, and actually I got really lucky this time in it. I've probably done this model 3 or 4 times by now, so got lucky, and this looks pretty satisfactory to me. So we'll accept the margin, and that will be where our margin is defined. Later we can go back and adjust it if we want, but usually by the time you get to this point you don't have to. Next thing we'll do is we'll kind of put our cursor by left clicking in the center where we want, kind of in the center of mass of where the tooth will be. We will insert the crown form. Now's a great time to tab over into your quad view. Make sure you turn off the snapping tool. And you can just roughly place this in place by hitting R to rotate, S to scale, G to grab, and whatever panel your mouse is on top of will be the panel that's active. So right now I'm in this one. If I come down here and scroll my mouse wheel, I'm zooming in and out.